This is lesson 43, B as in boy, algebra 1, least common multiples of algebraic expressions. We are on page 173 doing 43b, least common multiples of algebraic expressions. So really the time that you use the least common multiple is when you're adding or subtracting fractions. Finding the common denominator is actually the same thing as the least common multiple. If I have 1/2 and I'm adding 1/4, I'm trying to find the smallest number that both of these go into. In this case, it's a 4. So this becomes 2/4, and this becomes 1/4, so that we can add them. We need common denominators. So this is the least common multiple. If I have 1/3 and I want to add 1/5, I look at 3, and the prime factors are 3 and 1. And 5, the prime factors are 5 and 1 since they're both prime. 3 occurs the most there, 5 occurs the most there. So then I multiply what I circled. 3 times 5 is 15, and that becomes my common denominator that 3 and 5 both go into. Alright, so let's look at some examples here using letters and numbers in order to find least common multiples of those. So if I have something like 15a squared b, and I have 10ab cubed, I can write 15 as 3 times 5. I can write a squared as a times a, and I can write b as just b. I can write 10 as 2 times 5, a, and then b occurs 3 times. Alright, now I look at them just like I did in the other ones. 3 occurs once here, it doesn't occur down there, so it occurs once there, so I circle it. That's where it occurs the most. I've got a 5 here and a 5 here, so they both occur once, so we just circle one of them, cross the other one out. When they occur the same number of times, that's what you do. 2 occurs once here, none up there, so we circle that one. A occurs twice here and once here, so we circle the twice and cross out the once. And finally we have a b once and a b 3 times, so let's cross out these 3 b's and cross that out. So everything that's circled is our answer. So 2 times 3 is 6 times 5 is 30. A times a is a squared. B, 3b's is b cubed. And that ends up being our least common multiple there. And I will show you a couple shortcuts down the road, but at this point I want you to get used to seeing how this is done. Okay, so let's keep going with some more examples here. Let's look at example 43.5. We have 4x squared m and 6x cubed m. 4x squared m is 2 times 2 times x times m. And 6 breaks down to 3 times 2 times x times x times x times m. Alright, so 2's occurs twice here, once here. Circle where it occurs the most, cross out the other one. X's occur twice here, 3 times here, so we circle the 3 times, cross out the 2 times. The m's occur once here and once here, so again, circle one, cross the other one out. And lastly, the 3 occurs once here, it doesn't occur up there, so we circled that one. So we write down what we circled. Multiply, 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12, 3x's is x cubed, and there's my least common multiple right there. Okay, let's do one more and we will be done with this lesson. If I can get this stuff to go away. Holy cow. I don't understand why sometimes it erases a whole big chunk and other times it just erases little teeny bits and pieces of it. It's kind of a pain. Alright. Anyway, let's go with 12 a squared, a, oops, write the numbers right, Gary, 12x squared, a m squared, 14x cubed, a m to the fourth. So 12 reduces to 2 times 2 times 3. And then we've got x times x, a, m, m. And this bottom one, we have 2 times 7 times x, 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 a, m, 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 m. Notice I didn't put the times signs there with all the letters. You have to here so it doesn't look like 27, but for these here, just stick them all together. It's easier than putting the extra dot in there. Alright, so let's see what we've got. 2 2's here, 1 2 there. So I'll grab these, get rid of that one. 1 3 here, no 3's there, so I'll grab that one. A 7 here, none on top. Alright, let's look at the x's. I have 2 on top and 3 on the bottom, so I want these 3, don't want those. My a's, I have 1 on top and 1 on the bottom, so cross one out and take 1. And m's, I have 2 on top and 4 on the bottom, so I'll take the 4. So everything that's circled is what I want. A, and then we've got 3 x's and 4 m's. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12, times 7 is 84. If you remember your multiplication tables, that would come real easy. A, x cubed, m to the fourth power. And you're done with that. So that's it for 4.3. If you just do it exactly like I did all of these examples, you won't have any problem at all. You've got your practice problems, A, B, C, and D, and then other ones that have to do with lesson 43 are going to be, looks like 14 and 15. And that's it. So hopefully you won't have any problems with those. It's just a matter of following the instructions I did in the examples, and that's it for lesson 43.